MLS and the SPA will fight to the end and lead the way, yeah. Sing out together.
Sky Blue Fans TV, for the fans, by the fans.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Sky Blue Fans TV special edition for you today. Yes, we are live at the Two-Tone Village in Ball Hill in Coventry. And I'm standing by the one and only Ghost Town car. I mean, you couldn't get a more iconic car ever in a music video than this particular car here. And it is the original car. You wouldn't believe it, but they got it up the stairs and they put it up in. You can come and have your picture taken like Ken did earlier. So Ken's on the camera today. Just before we get into the afternoon's events, we've got Neville and Christine coming up here very, very shortly. We're just waiting for them to arrive. We're going to have a little chat as well with Pete Chambers as well and some of the members of staff in the Two-Tone Village as well, if they're up for it. But we'll go around, we'll have a little look around, we'll show you what's going on. We've got the shop to show you downstairs as well. We've got a memorabilia shop, we've got a cafe. So it's a fun-packed afternoon, and we're going to just bring it to you to your living room because it's a little bit chilly out there today. So we thought we'd start indoors. But before that, the reason we are here is because we're going to promote an event which is going on at the Rialto on the 18th of March. Now, that is down at the Rialto. That is the weekend Coventry are playing Blackpool. But if you want to come along, Neville is going to be down there. He's got a concert going on with himself and Christine. They're going to be on stage, and they're going to be supported by Roddy Radiation and the Scarbilly Rebels. So that's on the 18th of March. You can get your tickets at the Two-Tone Village. Get yourselves down here, pick up your tickets. And then later on tonight, we will be having a competition to win 2 tickets for that event. So if you're not going to Blackpool and you want to go to this Scar event, we do have 2 tickets available, and we're going to have a competition going on for you. So, and a bit later on as well, there's a lot more going on, which we'll get Ken to go through and tell you what's going on down here. Now, there is a new exhibition that's just opened here. It's for the Primitives. So I don't know if you all remember the Primitives, but this is a fantastic exhibition that's going on. It's, Ken follows me around. We've got the original drum kit from the Primitives way back in the days. We've got some clothing. We've got some badges, backstage passes. We've got the bass guitar. I mean, what more do you want to see when you come to a museum like this, Two-Tone Museum, Music Museum, in the heart of Coventry, where loads of bands have come from? It's just unbelievable. This is, as I'm saying, we're talking about the car for Ghost Town. These are some of the pictures here from when they first found the car. So they found it in Wales, they shipped it over, and they brought it all upstairs. As you can see, you've got the band members here in the vehicle itself, and you can even sit in it. So you can even get in it. Look, the door opens, and you can even get yourselves inside it. So yeah. So here you go. Look, we're inside the old Two-Tone car. I mean, what? You can't believe it, can you? Ghost Town. Have it, didn't it? So yeah, it's fantastic. So let's have a look at the new display. So we've got the Primitives records up here. You'll see some coloured vinyl. So we've got red vinyl. Well, it's pink actually, isn't it? Pink vinyl, red cassettes. So these are all original from the Primitives, all here for you on display. And I'll tell you, I mean, that's just random. Go up here. We got Margaret Keenan, who had the first COVID injection. She's in here as well. Wow, what a legend. So, yeah, I mean, that's random, isn't it? That is. But let's show you their new display. So we go around this side. Ken's going to... Oh, yeah, the old tax disc holder as well. Many of that. Yeah, don't get many of them anymore. Well, you don't have them in your car now, do you? No. So there's this display here. We're upside down. So if you take a picture and turn your picture upside down, it looks like you're standing on the ceiling. Good, isn't it? It's brilliant. They've even got an old Triumph in here, look. So the old Triumph's in here, cut into pieces and put on the wall. We've got the band members on here as well. So we've got Steve, Tracy, Paul, TTG. Oh no, we're being smoke machine. Oh man, it's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, what more do you need? Absolutely, what more do you need? Picture upside down, so it really does look like you're standing on the ceiling. Who was that? Lionel Richie, didn't he? He sang the song Dancing on the Ceiling. And then round here, Ken's already had a go. Yeah. Ken's already had a go on the old microphone. Oh, play on Sky Blue. So yeah, you come and have a little sing along, and on the old karaoke machine, and have your picture taken. But I mean, it's fantastic what they've done in it, Ken. It's absolutely brilliant. And then over here, we've got the two-tone label records. So we've got the specials, selector, we've got specials versus a special AKA. We've got the two-tone label music. I mean, to find all these tracks and all these vinyl lying around is just fantastic. If you do have any spare and you want to donate them to the museum, I'm sure they would love some of it. Even the latest specials album come out a few years ago, Encore, still sealed in its wrapper by the looks of it, and a white vinyl specials vinyl. I mean, that's just amazing. But yeah, if you haven't visited before, pop down. It's in Ball Hill. It's worth coming to have a little nose and have a little browse, and you know, to look at the history of music in Coventry. Now we'll walk around this side. So we've got the A45. Blimey, some memories on this wall. So we'll head round. We'll see if we can get Pete. Pete's over there. I think we'll have a quick chat with Pete while we're waiting for Neville. Should we go? This is? Isn't this Terry's bedroom?
Well, not really Terry, but it's a typical rude boy's bedroom, circa 1981. We got all the bits in there, you know. You got the old style record player. You know, if you look there, we've even got a calculator. It says boobies on it. Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can say
You used
that.
to do that, didn't you? You
Yeah.
say how many
Upside
words.
down, yeah.
Upside
Yeah.
down.
And hello upside down.
I look at the side of that marathon bar. I mean, it's huge. You know, like the Snickers you get
I don't really
now.
get little ones now.
No, it's crazy. So we got all the bits and pieces in here.
Oh, it's fantastic. God, if my bedroom looked that messy, my mum would have gone mad.
You notice we got some of the pictures up there, some of the sky blue faves there,
Oh, yeah.
1978.
Gary Gillespie, Steve Hunt.
Yeah, they're all there, and all the little stickers around as well.
I love
Little
the team.
Pirelli.
I love the team photo.
Yeah,
That's a nice one, isn't it?
it is a nice one. Yeah,
Little brown kit on there as well.
Highfield Road, eh?
Oh,
There was the days.
Listen,
Don't get
Pete-
started.
Yeah,
eh?
don't get started on it, Pete. Now listen, this museum was amazing. Isn't it? I mean, tell people about it if they haven't been before.
Right. Well, the one thing I'd like to say is a lot of people think it's just about two-tone, but we're not. As I've just recently said, we go right back to the Roman occupation, right up to the artists of the month, the people that are making the noises now and all the sounds now, and everything in between. So don't be fooled if you think, oh, I'm not really into two-tone. Forget that. We've got a bit of everything in here. Like we've just said, you know, you guys just fabulously plugged our new exhibition for the primitives. So there's a bit of everything going on in there, and we and everybody that comes really seems to enjoy it. Still number one on TripAdvisor. We have to get that one in.
Oh, brilliant! Have that.
The award-winning Coventry Music Museum, if you don't mind. Yes, and yeah. So if you come along, we're open Thursdays to Sundays, 10 till 4. Sundays it's a bit late. We finish a bit earlier. But yeah, come along. I think you'd be surprised. But it's amazing the amount of people that we get through, and from all over the world. We had our first last Sunday, in fact, it was first Cambodian.
Wow!
And I had to play him "Holiday in Cambodia" by the Dead Kennedys, and he liked it. He was all right. I warned him first of all because it's a bit of a shock, you know, the lyrics, of course. But yeah, it's great. So we've had about, you know, I think about 95 different countries. You know, we got a big map on the wall in the other room. And it's all there, so it's great. We get some great support, but yeah, we love being here. Every day is great.
And you were telling me earlier that business is really starting to pick up now since COVID. I mean, you know, you were saying about Terry Hall and things earlier on to me. Tell us a bit about that. How popular you've become, even more popular now.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a sad thing. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
since COVID, things have picked up like for everyone. But yeah, with the Terry Hall thing, it's kind of sad. You don't know. There's a bit of a grey area because loads of people now have come in, you know, because of the passing of Terry. It's incredible the amount of grief there has been for that guy. You know, I mean, when he passed, as we were saying earlier on, it was sensational, really. The media and how many people were so upset by it. You know, people who have grown up with Terry, and it has increased footfall. Which I don't know what to say. You know, there we are. It is what it is. You know, it's very sad. It's a sad way of increasing football, but that's what's happened. And you know, it's great the amount of people that have got all these stories. We've got the book of condolence here, and some of the stuff in there, you know, is heartbreaking. And he meant so much to so many people, and he was absolutely unique as a front man.
Yeah.
You know, there was nobody else like him than that voice and everything else, and his sardonic approach to life. It was great. And if you ever met him, you know, he never turned down an autograph or a selfie. And he was a really pleasant, funny guy. He had a great sense of humour.
Yeah.
You know, people often think, oh, he's miserable. He wasn't. He wasn't like that at all. Some of it was like a persona, really.
Yeah.
You know, they used to say when he was with the specials, he used to stand there looking at the audience all like, you know, miserable. Then he turned his back, and on the rest of the band, he was like grinning like a Cheshire cat, making them all laugh. But because the audience didn't see that, because he had his back turned. So there's all stuff going on. But yeah, he was a great guy, and it's so very sad. And you know, everybody was just shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
we
I
didn't
remember
know.
telling you earlier, I seen it on Twitter and couldn't believe my eyes when I seen it. I thought it was one of those fake ones, you know, that come out. But you said how good he was at writing lyrics and things. I mean, how good was he to say nowadays? I mean, he was special, wasn't he?
He was. I mean, well, even nowadays, I mean, obviously they waited all those years to have a #1 album.
Yeah.
You know, and of course he addressed his issues of mental health, which of course he suffered from badly. He had his demons, of course. But as a lyricist, you know, people forget that. You know, people obviously talk about Jerry Dammers when they talk about specials. And of course, you know, he didn't really have his moments so much with the specials. But Funboy 3, some of the songs that they did, you know, and like the thing that obviously when he, you know, I don't know, should we go into that, but, you know, he had a really dark time, you know, sort of molestation and whatever. And he wrote a song about it, you know, well, Fancy That, I think it was called, on the Waiting album. You know, and the lyrics, you know, they really hit home. It's really powerful. You know, it was nothing like the specials, of course, but loads of other stuff. And he was a great lyricist and a great songwriter. And you know, I hope people respect that. You know, not just as a singer, but as a lyricist.
Oh, it's absolutely tremendous. Now, listen, you're instrumental in this city to get blue plaques put up on different buildings.
Yeah.
There's one on the original offices and studio up in Earlsdon, and where the specials were.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Is there any more that you've done? I know there is one, but I want you to mention it. Recently, you got one put up.
Well, yeah, the Lieutenant Pigeon one we were talking about. Yeah. Well, not far from here, just up the road there in Kingsway. We've got, and look who's just arrived as we speak. The legends themselves.
Here they are.
But, yeah, we had the plaque put up for Lieutenant Pigeon. Yeah, that's 50 years ago. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
50 years. Where did that go? You know, incredible. So yeah, we had all that done, and they all came along. Funny thing was, we had the ITV and the BBC film crews there exactly at the same time. It was great. That was great fun. Really good. Yeah, it was excellent.
I mean, Oldham come out to that song.
They do, yeah. I mean, there's
Well,
quite a lot.
track. It's not a song, really. It's a track.
Yeah, there's a lot of history to that song. Yeah, I mean, even in Ireland they marched to it. You know.
Yeah.
And did you know that Depeche Mode did a cover of it in their early days?
Did they?
Yeah, this trendy band. You know, one of the greatest bands in the world.
Yeah.
Big in America. They actually did. Moldy Old Day.
Brilliant.
Incredible.
Brilliant. Listen,
All
we'll
right,
come back to you shortly.
All right.
Where they vanished? Where they vanished? Let's go and go. We'll catch you in a minute, Pete. Thanks for that. We'll catch you. We'll come and see you as well. So yes, we said we said we were going to get Neville and Christine on today. They're only here. Good afternoon. Miles here from Sky Blue Fans TV. Neville, how are you? This is Ken. How are you?
All right.
You all right?
I'm good. I'm good.
All's good?
Yeah.
Good, Thanks for coming down. I hear you're not very well. You got a bad back.
I have. I've done my back in, but you know, the show goes on. So we've done rehearsal this week and we're ready to go.
Brilliant. And you've got a bit of a cold.
How did you know that? Can
I
hear
know
it?
everything. I've been following you. I've been following you, Neville.
Got the crumbies on. You're all right there. Don't
Yeah.
catch it.
No, I'm all right.
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
fine. Listen, thanks for coming down. We've come here for a reason. We want to promote your concert in 2 weeks' time. That's why we wanted to come down.
Yeah.
Suki gave us a lovely present the other week for someone one of our fans for them. So I
That's
thought I'd
right,
repay
yes.
repay him
yeah.
back by coming and interview you guys and give you a little plug for the concert.
Oh,
Now,
Okay,
we,
that's
we,
nice.
we would love to come, but we're in Blackpool.
Oh,
For
no.
Cov City. Yeah. We're going up to
Well,
watch the
what you
city.
can do, well, drive down.
Yeah,
We're
come
watching
back.
the
City.
weekend. We're watching the week. We're
Oh.
staying the weekend. We're watching the city.
Never mind.
We'll
it's the lads-
dedicate the show to you. How
That's
about
it.
that?
Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
We'll do that.
So listen, tell us a bit about this concert then. How did it all come about?
It came about because Sugary, who's the manager, and my wife, she sorted it out because she's works with the promoter, well,
Yeah.
our agent basically, and you can tell them how you got it.
Yeah, so it's like the first show back. We've had about a 4-month gap, a little bit of a rest, bit of a holiday, and the first show back had to be in Coventry. Why not? You know, we've
Yeah.
got an amazing place. It's the first show back since a lot of sad news last year. So we
Yeah.
thought, let's do it in Coventry. Let's celebrate Two-Tone. Let's celebrate Neville.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
And just can't wait because the last one we done was Godiva. So this next one we're going to do with Roddy as well.
yes, Roddy's going to
Yeah,
be there.
seen
so
that.
it'll be
Yeah,
brilliant.
Roddy
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Radiations, and then the Scar-Billy Rebel.
Yeah,
So
so
we
get
can't
two
wait.
specials for the
Yeah.
price of one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
In
And- and-
Coventry.
Are you going to perform together?
We're not saying because
Ah, yeah.
no, we're not saying. Can't tell you.
But then, so what sort? I mean, what are you going to be singing? Come on.
It's got to be a mixture of stuff. Some of the old stuff, some of the new stuff that we've done, some from our album.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mixture.
Well, you're sat on the Ghost Town car. Obviously, Ghost Town's in there.
Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, they're going to love
Rudy,
that.
Message to Rudy, all of the classics. They
Monkey
love it.
Man.
The fans, yeah.
Monkey Man,
Monkey
yeah,
Man.
yeah,
We'll get them going. It'll be a party.
brilliant. And this,
Which we usually have a party at
Yes.
our concerts.
it's got to be one big party.
Oh,
It
God.
will.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, I mean, you did the documentary recently that was on BBC. I came to the Festival Gardens and watched the premiere with you guys. How was that for you to reminisce all that? How was that for you?
Oh, that was amazing because I did a lot of work behind the scenes with Nicola Silk, the producer and director, and Neville got to go travel all around Coventry. And I know we're based in Coventry,
Yeah.
but to go and look at all those places that you drive past them every day, but to sit on the wall, you were with Neil, weren't you? Neil Davis chatting.
And the thing is, when we were walking around, I don't remember like, oh gosh, this is what it used to be. This was where we used to go. It kind of brought back memories. So it was brilliant.
I loved it, watching them both chatting. I mean, there was loads more that they couldn't even put in the,
Really?
because there's only so much you can get into a documentary.
Yeah, we're
But,
chatting.
oh, it was lovely. Walked all around the city, and the Locarno was my favourite.
Oh, that's the best
So
place.
they were talking about jumping off balconies
Oh,
and Neville
yes.
dancing
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Neville and the
yeah.
boys from way back
Yeah.
with Pete
And
Waterman.
Pete set that up because I used to do a lot of when Pete used to DJ, I used to go up the Locarno, Bally High, and he used to be like Neville and the boys.
Yeah,
That's dancing.
dancing.
Yeah.
Long before his two-tone days.
Oh yeah, long.
Doing all the shimmy shake and all that, weren't you, Nev?
I mean, I remember that documentary. That made me giggle because you were on the balcony.
Oh yeah.
And then you were talking about that you were on stage,
Yeah.
and you thought that the stage was going to fall through the floor because
Yeah.
everyone was jumping around.
Yeah, it was.
You were I've seen a picture of you standing on. Was it on a speaker? Were you shirt
Yeah.
on? actually?
Yeah. You used to get a lot of that.
Are you going to be doing that in 2 weeks?
Oh come on. Oh. Yeah, he's going to ask me if I'm going to be jumping off speakers. Oh, those were the old
That's
days.
why he's got his knees. All them years of jumping, taking
Two
it toll.
Well, I'm jumping off stage. Hey, how long have I been jumping off stage? Even before the special started.
Yeah,
I used to jump around.
even
I was
Ray
ready,
King
Jane.
days. He did a lot of work with Ray King's soul band, even before the specials days, and you were doing it then, weren't you?
Yeah,
Loving
jumping
it.
around.
Yeah.
Oh God, I loved it.
And then you go to Skarma for that, don't you? You've done
I
Skarma.
run Skarmouth.
Oh, you run Skarma.
Oh, I run
Oh,
Skarmouth.
do
Yeah, it's
you?
my festival.
Oh,
We do
wow.
it twice a year.
I've got friends that go to that.
Have you?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
they're
Oh,
from
it's brilliant.
Ipswich.
It's
They're
like a
from
big
Ipswich.
family, and we're connected to the Two-Tone Village. The Two-Tone Village come there, they promote it here. But yeah, it's all connected to
Oh,
Coventry
brilliant.
and the Two-Tone scene.
But I'm
And the
going to let you
ska
know.
scene.
I'm going to let you know something.
Go on.
Most of the artists and the old ska artists, I used to play their records a lot. And I used to think, oh, brilliant, oh, lovely. But I only started meeting them when I started doing
Yeah, come along to my ska.
Really?
Yeah, I put them on. I bring up, the Ken Booth and Stranger Cole and all the old artists, Derek Morgan. And when they meet Neville, it's really nice because Neville meets them. Thinks, oh, they were my heroes when I was doing my sound
yeah,
system.
yeah.
They meet Neville and they're like, oh,
Ah.
Neville, you're amazing.
And it's,
You kept the ska going. You made
Yeah.
it big in the UK and the US. We love you. So it's like
It's
a
kind of
joint
weird, yeah.
respect and love.
Yeah,
I love it
yeah.
when they meet each other.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I was
brilliant.
gonna ask, what's it like meeting like you artists that you used to play yourself, the records and stuff. What's it been like meeting those artists, both of you? Do you get nervous when you meet?
Nah,
I've
Did
never
you
ever
get
seen
nervous?
Neville
Nah,
nervous.
I was
never.
really nervous today.
Oh,
meeting
really?
you two.
Neville was only nervous when we got married.
Yeah.
I've never ever seen him
Never,
have
never.
nerves ever.
And the other thing,
ever.
I've never get nervous before I go on stage.
No.
I never get nervous when I
Relax.
used to toast the DJ on Job Addy Sack. I don't know what it is. I've never been nervous.
Yeah, you're just a rude
Never
boy.
been nervous. Just a rude boy
Yeah,
and
just
a
rude.
rude girl. So you got both of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this concert then. I mean, is it going to be like 2 hours, 3 hours? I mean, or is it just going to be?
Yeah, so I
set
think
time?
doors open about 7:30, and it'll probably finish around 11. So yeah, it'll be a long set from Roddy, a long set from us.
And
Might
we're
get a
not
couple of
saying,
surprises.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The surprise. I'm just about to say, we're not saying what's going to happen.
Yes.
Just you be there.
Yes. Be there.
Be there. Gotta be there on the 18th. Now, when you're in the specials, and also Fun Boy Free and everything, I mean, for us as youngsters growing up, I remember going to my football presentation. I was very young at the time. I had one of those silk ties on with a piano on it and stuff. I mean, what was it like for you being on stage and seeing all the youngsters in Coventry just following you and just idolising what you all did?
All
Because
right.
I know you were a mood girl and you
Yes.
were following them everywhere.
Yeah.
But what was it like, Neville?
To be honest with you, I don't understand, but because I'm used to entertaining, performing, when we first went on stage with the specials, it was like, okay, it was a bigger audience, but it's just brilliant. All I can say is what I remember. It's brilliant from day one. But like I said again, I've been doing it for a long time. So doing the specials was another step, another step up.
Yeah.
But brilliant. And seeing all the kids moving, dancing to what we were doing, that was brilliant as
Yeah.
well.
And we love
plus
it now.
as
They
well-
still do it now, don't they?
Yeah. Plus
Yeah.
as well, you used to run around, dancing around as well, watching them.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
go on,
Neville was
tell us,
my
what was it
pin-up.
like?
He was my pin-up, and I was in London at the time. I didn't live in Coventry then, and it was just the same for us there. It was like, wow, what is this? Because I'd already grown up with Prince Buster, Derek Morgan, all those guys, because Mum played it all the time. Always had parties. So then when the special, and we love punk.
Yeah.
We really love punk, and
Oh,
I grew up with
definitely.
skinheads, Rudies, mods. They were all
Yeah.
around the estate, sound boys and rusters. And Two Tone just infused the lot together. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. And I didn't think I'd meet him 30 years later. He
And
was
there
my
you
pin-up.
go.
He was my pin-up. My sister Lorraine had
Terry.
Terry Hall on that side of the bedroom. We shared a room, and
Yeah.
we used to fight for space in the middle.
Yeah.
So Neville would somehow creep over to her bit,
Oh,
and
there
then
you go.
Terry
there
would
you go.
creep over to mine, and we'd fight over it. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
30 years later, I met the man himself.
And there you go. Yeah.
And did you have a favourite song back then?
Yeah, Message to Rudy was always my favourite. I liked Do Nothing as well, but I also liked Rude Boys Out of Jail. That was so Neville, because he was rugged, and he was the rough one. He was he rough around the edges, and I liked that.
Yeah. And Neville, you got a favourite one?
Oh gosh, quite a few. There's Message Monkey Man. I could keep going on. Too Much Too Young, because that rings about bells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about him.
Too much too young. Having kids when I was about 16, I
Yeah.
think.
He's
My
still
first
too
kid
much
was
too
16,
old.
17. Yeah. So that song as well. You know what I mean? There's quite a few of them. I really love them. Really love and performing them as well.
And how does it make you feel nowadays having youngsters still listening to the music? I mean, my lad's 18. He was doing music at secondary school and he was learning the piano. He played some of the special songs on his piano. I mean, that must make you feel really proud that the music is carried on living, because a lot of music doesn't live for long, but two-tone and everything else has lived for a long, long time
But
now.
you're saying that as well, which is good. The young kids that come to the festivals, they're singing the songs. They might be about 8 or 7 years old, and they're singing the song like Monkey Man and stuff like that. They love it.
We get loads of videos sent. A lot of young fans.
Yeah.
You know, from like kids' age at
Yeah,
school
definitely, yeah.
to young teens. A lot of universities. We do talks and stuff for schools and universities.
Oh yeah.
So we go
Yeah.
in. We talk about the social side of the music, the lyrics, what it meant, the whole two-tone unity thing, and they love it. We do a lot of that. Yeah.
Plus as well, like what's been happening now, we do a lot of like sugars in talk at schools about the dodgy stuff like knives.
Knife
and
crime.
Yeah,
And, yes.
We do a lot of talk about that as well.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's close to your heart.
Oh, yes.
and,
Absolutely.
which we probably a lot of people know about. But
Yeah.
I mean, we go to the football and we go down Dillon's.
Yeah.
We have a DJ on every game at home games,
Yeah.
and he plays loads of two-tone, and you see the youngsters dancing
Oh, yeah,
around
yeah,
to it
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
It's just
Great,
it
isn't it?
just keeps going and going and
Yeah.
going.
Like it's
Um,
never going to stop.
It's never going to stop.
No,
is it?
because we're saying something, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's never going to stop ever.
No.
And it just get. We went to. I'll tell you a story. We went to Preston on Tuesday night. I was driving the Tavern minibus, and one of the lads who's friend with my son, he put a playlist on the way back and
Yeah.
on the way up, and it was all virtually all two-tone. And we're there. I'm driving away. I'm bopping away, and they're all bopping away in the back of the old minibus.
Brilliant.
It's bloody brilliant.
Steady on that.
Fantastic.
Steady on driving.
On the knees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was all going. It was all off while I was driving. Well, I was stuck in traffic for 2 hours. So you know what I mean. But I mean, are you going to do any more after this event? Are you going to be more local again, or are you going to take this on tour?
We're local. This is going to be the one for a while.
Yeah.
Because the God Overwas and now this one. And to be honest with you, we don't want to keep.
Yeah, we
Badger and
move
Coventry.
around, don't we?
Yeah, we've got to move around.
You have to please the fans. So
Yeah.
we're all over the country. We're going to do some more Europe dates.
Brilliant.
We're looking hopefully for US next year. We can never get this visa problem sorted out.
Yeah.
Because they've been begging us to go over for a long time. But yeah, we'll be taking it on the road. The next nearest one will probably be Birmingham, I think, in September.
Yeah.
But but this is the Coventry show.
The
of
Coventry
the
show
year.
for everyone.
That's
Yes.
what we call definitely.
Yeah. And I mean, I've got friends who follow you guys who live in Ipswich. And are you going to be heading up to Ipswich so they
Oh,
can come and
yeah.
see you?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did Ipswich
definitely.
recently. We did the Apex, but yeah, we're in the area of Ipswich as well later in the year.
Brilliant. I'll let them all know.
Yes,
So they all
Well,
do.
Plus, you're going to ask me where else we're going to play. I haven't got a clue.
He turns up and looks pretty and
no.
sings.
Sugary knows where we're playing. She's going to tell the rest of the
We've
band
got
as
some
well.
big shows this year. Some that are
Some
not
really
announced yet. So unfortunately, I can't give you the exclusive, but we've got some
Yeah.
very big shows.
Yeah.
Because
coming up
I mean,
this year.
Selector are doing Godiva. You're not going to do the
We've just done
Godiva?
it. We've just
We've
done
just
it.
done
The
that.
Oh,
last
yeah,
Godiva.
the last one,
Yeah,
yeah.
they normally leave a couple of years gap.
Yeah.
If they
Brilliant.
ask us, we'll come back and do it. Anytime.
Be
Yeah,
nice,
it'd
be
be
nice
nice
to have
to.
you all on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be nice-
yeah, that would
it'd
be
nice to-
really
it'd be
good.
nice to.
It'd be
Yeah.
fantastic, wouldn't it?
Maybe
One
next
year
year.
to have everyone on. It'd be
Yeah,
brilliant.
that'd be
Yeah.
brilliant. That'd be
Yeah, that
brilliant.
would
You know,
be. Well,
one-
next year's
Friday night.
45 years of two-tone next year.
Yeah.
So maybe then. we
Yeah,
could
maybe.
Think about doing a whole
Maybe.
two-tone day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm wearing. I had to wear this today.
Oh,
I had to
lovely.
wear this.
We
You
love
had
it.
to.
I
We
had to
love
wear it. Now,
You
Um,
had to because you was going to do an interview. So
Yeah,
I tell you,
yeah.
I didn't put that on
I
doing
had
an
to wear it.
interview.
no, but yesterday, I'll tell you a story like this. I wore my two-tone shirt yesterday to Huddersfield and we won 4-0. Now, you had a bit of a say in the old two-tone shirt, didn't you?
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. And we helped launch it, didn't we?
We helped launch
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to be honest with you. I wasn't into football as such because when Coventry used to play at Highfield, there used to be too much fighting. I didn't want to get involved in that. But I got spurred on to get into football, love football by.
Is it me? I've always been a massive fan of football, and I
Yeah.
said, let's go to a Coventry game. Let's go and we end up coming all the way to Wembley and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we went up. We was up with the directors, watching from there. Then we
And
had
that's
to
why-
get out with the crowd,
Yeah,
didn't we? It
and that's
was
why I love that.
absolute-
Yeah.
And Neville's been hooked ever since. So
Yeah.
it's Coventry that has given Neville a love of football. Now we watch everything now.
Well, we love your music
it
and
all.
we're glad that you love our football club as well.
Love
Oh
it.
gosh, yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely love
Yeah.
it.
And I mean, are you after this concert, then you're gonna have a little break.
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no.
carry
on
on
the road,
straight on the road.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
first of the year, and then that's it. Right the way through to November, December, we'll be working.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Right, well, what we're going to do, we're going to let you go because you're not very well. But give it one more plug for next Saturday, and we'll give it a plug tonight on our other show.
Yeah, we'll see you at the Rialto on the 18th of March. Make sure you're there. Make sure you're there.
See you at the Rialto when you better come. You're gonna have a great time.
Cheers.
Brilliant. Cheers, guys. Thank
Nice
you
one.
so much for coming down.
That's right.
Lovely to meet you both.
Yeah,
Absolutely
nice one.
fantastic.
You too, my
Thank you very
darling.
much.
Yeah.
Come on. Mwah. Oh, it's brilliant.
And good luck for the rest of the
Cheers.
season.
The original rude boy, the original rude girl. Can't believe it.
Nice one.
I'm so excited for this. It's brilliant. Absolutely
Steady on,
brilliant.
steady on. Steady on, you're not a kid anymore.
I am. I'm a big kid. I'm a big kid, Neville. I really am. Cheers, guys.
All right,
Thank you very much. We're gonna have a little
All
tour.
right, thanks.
Take care.
All right.
Take care. Good luck. Good luck next Saturday.
Yes, thank you.
Take care. All right, let's have another chat here. Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well, we'll get a picture off there, can't we? Oh, what about that? That's good, isn't it?
It's good, yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
So how long have you been helping out down here?
I've been here a year.
Yeah, enjoy it.
I love it.
I love your top here, the old two-tone checks in there, and the old hoodie there.
It's actually ace racing, but
I like it. It's smart though,
it's
isn't
an
it?
ace top, yeah.
Goes
I
well.
don't mean it's an ace top.
It's an ace top.
It's the cafe in London.
And then how about what's your favourite part of the museum?
It has to be the car. Has
Yeah.
to be the car.
Yeah, special, isn't it?
It is special, yeah.
Yeah, really special. Really, really good. And have you been busy today?
We have been busy today, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. And I bet you know everything about this place, don't you?
Still learning.
Still learning.
In the rude boy bedroom, still finding things in there that I
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
noticed. So
Is there anything in there that you remember in your bedroom?
I'm more rockabilly.
Oh,
so,
are
mine was the same, but it was all stray cats and polecats
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah.
pink curtain,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sort of thing. So
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. Well, listen, we're gonna have a little tour now. We'll have a quick chat with yourself here. So, how long have you been working here?
Just over 3 years, but I've kind of been on and off involved in the museum. Did a bit of filming a few years ago for right at the beginning of the museum. There's a bit about music hall.
Yeah.
And there's a guy called T.E. Dunville, who was a musical star in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And I played him on a film. So that was part of a big exhibition. I think about 2014, I think that was. So, but yeah, so I've known Pete for many years. I've promoted a few of his books back in my book selling days as well. But yeah, I love it here. It's absolute. I come here about every fortnight, and it's real good fun. You come here and you can literally see something 1 week, 2 weeks later. I'm like, when was that there? It's been there years, Rich. I'm like, I've not even noticed it. So you spot so many different things, but I'm really into my music. I do a radio show, and we play a lot of music from all different genres, right from the sort of 50s upwards. And so music's a massive passion of mine. So, it's a pleasure coming here every other week.
And what's your favourite part of the museum?
There's a lot to be honest, but I love the two-tone era. I really do love that. But blimey, you've caught me on the spot there. I do actually really like. I've mentioned it just now, right at the beginning, where it's got right back to like the Roman days, and I think Pete mentioned to you earlier on air, didn't he? And on air, is that the right term for TV? It isn't really, is it? So
No.
I'm on my radio head then. But yeah, he mentioned about like going right back to sort of like the Roman invasion, and it's just fantastic. But I do also like, I don't know if you've seen the Wall of Hits. So where
Show us.
Yeah,
Take
I will
us
do.
round,
I'll
show us.
tell you
Wall of
now.
Hits. Let's go and have a little look.
basically every week, anyone who visits
Yeah.
can list here. That's all singles that have been in the top 10 in
Yeah.
the UK from either local artists or recorded in the local area. You'll see one which is Chuck Berry, My Ding-a-Ling, and that was actually recorded at the what's now the library, but the old Tiffany's. So
Yeah.
Locarno, wasn't it? Sorry.
Locarno, yeah.
Locarno. So that was recorded there. So that's an honorary mention. But yeah, people put their vote in each week, and we count the votes up. Well, I say we. Pete does all the work, if I'm honest. And then it comes up with, this week it's Crash by the Primitives.
Oh, okay.
Ghost Town is almost a permanent fixture in the top 5. I've got to be honest. So, but rightly so. It's a brilliant song. So, but yeah. But we've had surprise entries in the past. We've had even like people like James Morrison, who's Warwickshire himself, and so we have had quite a lot of different people in there. And yeah, it's come along, get your vote in. So if you want to see another band in there, get it on there. As long as it's on the wall, you can put the vote.
So is there any of these on the wall that you choose, or what I was going to say, what happens if they choose a song that's not on the wall and you haven't got the vinyl or you haven't got the CD?
Well, what it is, it's only ones that have been in the top 10
Right.
of the UK singles chart.
Yeah.
So that's how it qualifies. Otherwise, we could fill the whole museum really.
Yeah,
elsewhere. But one of my favourites actually is the Billy Myers one. It's the Rain.
Right.
A lot of people kind of forget that one.
Yeah.
And that's a great track actually.
Yeah.
And of course the Enemy, bringing it more to this
So you've got
century.
Hazel O'Connell there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's
King as well.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's amazing how many people come here and suddenly go, I forgot that they were from Coventry or
Yeah.
local area. So
Yeah.
it's well worth having a look around.
Yeah. Very good indeed. Now I know there's something around here. If I remember last time I came, you got a bench. Was it where John Lennon sat on it? Is it?
It's Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono sat on it. Ah, that was it. So, yeah. So I think it's still here. Oh, here it is.
Standing there at the moment.
So what? Tell us about this then.
Right. Okay. Well, this isn't the original bench, right? In front of us, we've got a nice picture there of the history of when John and Yoko came in 1968. The first thing they did as a couple, they came along to Coventry Cathedral to plant these 2 acorns of peace. One of them was like sort of faced to the west for John and one to the east for Yoko. So they buried these. It didn't go down very well. They said that the dean at the time wasn't very happy because they were out of wedlock, and that he denies that. He said it wasn't about that or all that. So it wasn't a particularly happy moment. But they came along. They planted these acorns for peace in the Unity Gardens. For no apparent reason, they were dug up. Bearing in mind, I've just said there was a little ceremony and everything, east and west. And they put them on the other side. And anyway, it didn't go down very well. And within a week, they were stolen. This is Coventry, And sorry, I shouldn't say that. So I'll get into trouble now, won't I? But I just imagine if it had been around now, the amount of acorns that would be on sale, saying these are the original acorns. There'd be thousands, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, well, not funny. We had ours stolen from here as well.
No,
Can
you
you
never.
believe? We did. They're not even real ones. I mean, what's that all about? I don't know. But we did. But there we are. So we're part of the history now. So anyway, in the end, John got his chauffeur to come down Alf. And bear in mind, we talk about John Lennon being the working class hero. There was this stretch white Rolls Royce, and on the back you got a trailer. So that's working class hero, isn't it? We're all this Rolls Royce. Anyway, Alf took it away. He went back. It was last seen at Tittenhurst Park, and the last to have it actually. Ringo Starr bought Tittenhurst Park off John Lennon. Anyway, fast forward a few years. I think I can't remember the exact dates now, but I think it was 2004 or something. Yoko Ono came back, and she actually planted 2 acorn trees.
Right.
They look a bit strange looking acorns. I've never seen acorns like it, but they're still there.
They're still there.
Yeah,
They've
one
been
of them.
stolen.
No, they're still there. They're still there at the cathedral. But this particular bench, there was a play called Lennon's Bench, and it was only about 5 days done. But they got this as a prop, so there was obviously a grant going on there, I think, somewhere. But yeah, so they let us have it. They're so kind, and we have it here. And
It looks exactly the same as what's on.
well, it's very, very similar.
Yeah.
And anyway, they used it when Yoko came back. They used this bench, and Yoko has sat on here. So Yoko's bum is about It's about there.
About there.
If you really want to know, yeah, just about there, yeah. So Yoko, there she is, the colour picture in the middle there. There's Yoko sat on that. So there is provenance. So it's become the real thing, really.
Brilliant.
But yeah, it's a great moment in history. And if you look on the websites and the Beatles history and the Beatles encyclopedia, it's always mentioned, Coventry Cathedral and the acorns of peace.
Yeah.
But a long time after that, they started sending them out, acorns, to all the leaders of the world, for world peace. I don't think anybody really bothered, apart from Trudeau in Canada, but everybody else completely ignored them. But it was great that they were doing it for peace in those days.
And you say the trees are still there. I mean, they must be quite big now, then, mustn't they?
They are, yeah. Because for a while it was kind of weird. One of them was very big and very, really sort of strong, growing well, and the other one was quite weak. And you kind of think one was like Yoko, the strong one alive, and John being the one that wasn't doing so well. I don't know, or it could be the other way around, couldn't it? But both of them now are doing brilliant. So,
Brilliant.
but like I say, you wouldn't really recognise them as oak trees, but it's great they're there. We always hoped that Yoko would come back, but of course I think she's in a wheelchair now, and she's just turned 90, I think. So whether she will, great, but I can't see it now. But all power to Yoko.
And is there plaques by them? Have you managed to get your plaques by them?
No, we didn't. Yeah, you're right. You got me there. But I've been talking about it for years, but no, they've never, because they were on about getting the plaque, and Yoko was going to come back and unveil the plaque, but that never happened. But which is a shame. But they're certainly there, and it's all part of the history. And it was great to see them, and great to meet Yoko. She's such a lovely person to talk to. And if people always say, and of course it's been proved now with the Let It Be film, people saying, "Oh, she broke the Beatles up." Of course, she didn't break the Beatles up. That was nonsense, and we can see that now. But it was great. It was great to meet her.
Brilliant. Right, well, what we're going to do, we're going to head downstairs now. We're going to go and have a look at the shop, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course. Go on.
Thanks for getting Neville here and everything. Absolutely superb. Are you going to be going along to the concert next week?
Yes, I've got my tickets. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Anybody that's never seen Neville live, you really should go, because he puts so much energy into his performances, and the band, they're all professional, and they know it, off by heart, of course, and they're well rehearsed, and it's brilliant. It's always a good night, and if you love those tunes, and who doesn't, let's face it, you're going to love it. So come along, have a great night.
I just said he's going to stand on speakers like he did in the old days.
Well, yeah, that was back in the day, wasn't it? That's probably says a lot about him nowadays. But no, he's still very energetic on stage.
He seems full of life, full of up for everything.
Yeah, as soon as he gets on stage, that's it. He's there.
Yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Well, cheers, Pete. Thanks for letting us come in.
Much.
All right, thank you. We're going to go and show off a little bit more of you, the village now downstairs, so everyone can come and see the shop and everything.
Sky Blues.
Yeah, play on Sky Blues. Let's push for the playoffs. Ray, you never know. Yeah. Oh, let's get Terry first. Look.
Yeah.
Here's Terry here. Look, so they've got nice cutout of him here. Look, in his pinstripe suit. Very iconic.
Smart,
what do you make of that interview there? Then that was good, wasn't it?
Fantastic. I thought it was nice to meet the actual people that I've listened to over the years, in person. Fantastic. Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
And then interesting stories as well about how they started off and stuff like that.
Good laugh as well, isn't it?
Very good laugh. Yeah, they're down for a laugh, aren't they?
Right, let's go and have a look downstairs. I might get you to have a go on the old piano downstairs for the crap. Or do you want to sing a song? Oh, before we go, let's show that Sabutio set like this.
Oh, yeah.
You'll like this, everyone. Look. So Pete found this Sabutio set, which has got the two-tone kit on. So whoever made that has done an absolutely fantastic job. See it there.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that in your collection. It'd be ace, wouldn't it? Suggs's shoes here. Look.
Fantastic memorabilia here.
Suggs's shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those things.
Selector, look. Selector jacket here. Look how cool is that? That's just fantastic, isn't it? Jacket here as well.
Of course,
Pauline Black's jacket.
There.
There's a picture of her wearing the jacket. Look,
yeah.
there she is.
Of course, Selector on at the Godiva.
Yeah, they are Selector on the Godiva this year. Can't wait for that. It's going to be a good night. Well, it's early this year. It's July, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going to show you one more piece.
Yeah, of course you can.
Coventry two-tone crossover.
Go on then.
The guys at the time, players at Cov City, obviously, they've all gone now.
Yeah.
England international there as well.
Oh,
of
yeah,
course.
up there, look.
But they replicated the first album cover.
Oh, I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
contacted the guys from the new paper.
Yeah,
And they let me have the original. That's the original artwork.
that's fantastic, isn't it?
442, yeah.
That'd be good to get posters there and sell them.
They're old now, though, isn't it? All the guys have gone.
Yeah, they have. They've all gone now. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that up there. It's looking out of the way up there. That's good, though.
Did you spot that one as well? The Cov City
Yeah, the guitar down here, yeah. Yeah.
Guitar.
Yeah. You got to come down. If you haven't been, you got to come down to the two-tone village.
Amazing stuff here, isn't it?
It's just superb. Absolutely superb. Oh. Well, we're missing loads here, Ken. We're missing loads.
We got the original master tape for Go For It, City.
Ah, yes,
Stephen Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting to win.
Shooting to win. That's the original master tape.
Wow.
There we are.
Wow.
I thought it was the gold disc.
I remember having
Well,
that.
there's a big story
remember
about
buying
that,
that as a
isn't
single.
there? I reckon they stopped the figures. They wanted Tottenham to.
Yeah, to get to the top. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But we don't know about that. So,
No.
allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. Yeah. Right, let's go.
Anyway, cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank you very much, Pete. We'll see you soon.
Cheers.
Right, see you soon. Right, let's head down then. Let's go have a little look downstairs. So what else you can do here? There's a cafe. There's 2 shops. So we'll head down. We'll have a little look. Careful, Ken. Steps here, mate.
All over the table.
All the way up and down the stairs here. Look, loads of memorabilia. Got that. Look, gangsters.
Fantastic stuff here.
Under there. Right, what's under there? Right, so have a little nose down. It's got a bit cold down here. It's warm up there, nice and cold.
Texas Midnight Winners.
Oh,
Tiffany's, hey?
the specials,
Thursdays.
selector, and Dex's Midnight Runners. Thursday, 29th of November. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So in here, if you want to come along, you can have a little practice look. So you can get a guitar. Yeah, Ken, get a guitar. Go on, Ken. We'll get Ken on camera. Go on, have a go on the ukulele. Two-tone ukulele. You have to bring that on the coach next time.
Oh, definitely bring it. So you have a go. You have a go.
Oh, me have a go. I can't have a go.
I'll have the
Right, I'll have a go.
Go to the top.
Just go with top, look.
Yeah, just go with the top.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's
So you
fantastic.
can come in here and you can have a
Play on me.
play on the guitar. Huh? Oh yeah, what is it? Go on then, what do you do with that? Oh. Ah. That's good, isn't it? One of them wireless musical instruments. A tower what? Tower mini. Oh yeah. Tower mini. There you are. It's good, isn't it? It's clever, that is. Oh, you got the drums. Rattle on. Yeah.
Yeah, the drums and air up.
We could start a Sky Blue Fans TV band. Mark could be the lead singer. You big kid. Brilliant, isn't it? Love it. Absolutely love this place.
Yeah, so much stuff to look at. I mean, it's unbelievable. Really.
Can't get it all on camera, really, can we? There's that much to do. Just unbelievable. You have to pop down. Come down to the two-tone village. Come and have a little nose. Some fashion here. Look, the old fashionable suits. Look at that.
Oh,
It's a bit smart, isn't it? Jerry Dammer's brown suit, mohair suit.
oh, right.
Jerry Dammer's very own mohair suit. Wow. And then this is your mouldy old trail,
Moldy old dough.
pigeon, yeah, mouldy
Oh,
old
the
dough.
Lieutenant Pigeon, yeah.
Lieutenant Pigeon's piano.
Oh, that's the piano.
That's his piano. Wow. That's good, isn't it? What's this one? Oh, look, the iconic dolphin suit, seen by King in his video, Love and Pride. How did they get this stuff?
Coventry band King, of course.
Wow.
Remember them, yeah.
Fantastic, isn't it? That was in the video, music video. Right, let's go and have a little look outside.
Rico,
What?
Fuller City.
Oh, wow,
The
yeah.
old sign on the road, on the ring road.
Have they got that? But I've had in my garden. See you later. Take care. Let's go and have a little nose out here. So this is outside in the courtyard. So this is the Two-Tone Museum Village. We'll go round to the cafe, show them the cafe, and then we'll come back. Brilliant, isn't it? It's really good. I can't believe we interviewed Neville Staple and Christine. Brilliant stuff. Right, let's head over here. Let's go and have a little look in here. Hi guys, you all right?
You're right.
Yeah, really good time. So this is your calf. This is your calf look. Her head.
Back on that.
Yeah. So
Back on.
back on.
I have internet. It's
Where we've got to be careful. So we're going to your shop now. Heading there.
okay. ACY
Yeah.
ESHC.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Back on. Sorry about that, guys. Lost connection. Lost connection. So, yeah. So this is the memorabilia shop. And Suki's here. Come on over, Suki. thank you very much for getting Neville over and Christine.
No,
Brilliant
no,
stuff.
you're welcome. Listen, they're patrons of ours. They support everything that we do. So we make it our business to support what they do at the end of the day. So that's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah.
All together.
Yeah, brilliant stuff.
Good,
Absolutely super. We had a great conversation about the concert coming up. Tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah. Well, obviously it's at the Rialto. It's the 18th of March.
Yeah.
And it's Neville, and it's obviously the Scarborough Rebels, Body Radiation. So homegrown Coventry boys doing their thing for the city. Should be a great night. If you haven't got a ticket, get down there.
And what we got here? So we got some events coming on.
Yeah, this is we're all on our Facebook pages. So Two Tone Village, Two Tone Central, Two Tone Corner, and it just tells you about all the gigs that are coming on. So we do everything for local. We've got like the session, local bands, Shanghai Hostage, Danny Ansell's here. We've got bigger events with the Jexit from Japan, Rick Buckler from the Jams doing a Q&A here. And we've got a big fundraiser coming up in April, Rum and Reggae coming up. So just check the website, it'll give you all the details of what's going on here.
And you've got an event for Terry, is that right?
Yeah, on the 19th of March, right, the Scooter Boys, the Midland Scooter Boys wanted to do a bit of a ride out, right? So it's going to be a memorial event for Terry. Obviously, we waited to make sure that the family had done what they needed to do first. And 19th of March is also Terry's birthday. So the idea is that the guys are going to ride out here. We're going to have a fundraiser day, and all the proceeds will go to Tonic, which was a charity that Terry supported, Music for Mental Health. And we're going to try and raise as much money for that charity as we can, and at the same time pay our tribute to one of Coventry's greats, Terry Hall.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good day out, that is it?
Absolutely. I think, like I said, we're looking at 3 or 400 scooters at the moment. We have got a road closure in case anybody's worried about getting here. And yeah, it'll be a great day. We've got a broadcast from here, and there's lots of stuff going, exhibitions and stuff as well, stalls and stuff. Yeah,
brilliant. Now listen, this shop's amazing. It's a treasure trove of everything. What you got? I mean, what have you got in here that you? Well, what haven't you got?
You know what? I'm a hoarder and I'm a collector. So basically, what you got here is parts of my own collection, stuff that I've bought in specially for here. But there's signed CDs, signed vinyl, signed books, general memorabilia, mugs, magnets, key rings, and then upstairs there's lots of signed vinyl presentations and stuff like that. The thing is, we're just fans, and we run this place as fans, and it's a passion, and it's not a business, it's a passion. We love what we do, and we're just keeping the flag for Coventry and Two Tone flying, and that's basically what we're all about in a nutshell. It's a pleasure. It's not work, it's not business, it's just fun, meeting people, all coming here for the same reason, all music fans, Coventry fans, you know what I mean? So and we're loving it. It's great. It's great.
And you don't just do music stuff. I see you've got some sporting memorabilia as well.
Yeah. Obviously, I before I started doing this, also I collected sports memorabilia. So I do the signed football shirts, boxing gloves. There's other stuff upstairs, lots of boxing type stuff as well. I've got a real quality, my own little tribute to Coventry City. I call it Singers Corner. It's full of Coventry stuff. I think we should go and have a look at it if we get a chance.
Yeah, we're going to have a look. Come on then, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a little nose. If you want a placemat, can we get your placemats? Look, Two Tone placemats. Good. To someone's birthday or whatever, just get down here and get some free, get some gifts. Signed boots. Yeah. Brilliant. Love it. Look at this here as well. Look, I like this. Where'd you rob this from?
I'm not talking about that.
Where'd you rob that from? That looked good in my garden, that. That looked good outside me barn, my garden. Brilliant, isn't it? Oh, look, Quadrophenia t-shirt here, all signed, look.
Yeah, what a fantastic film that was.
Yeah, signed, look. That's good, isn't it? Oh, that's nice as well. Yeah. Smart, isn't it? All right, so we're going to head up here. You need a heater in here. It's cold. Oh, look at this little pier. This is unbelievable. Look at all this. We got signed football boots. We got boxing shorts. What top's that then? ECF.
Manchester United 68 European Cup winning side.
Oh, okay. That's nice, yeah. Yeah.
Quite a bit of England 66.
Jeff Hurst.
Might be Jeff Hurst.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua stuff. There's like Lander Holyfield, Manu Pacquiao stuff, as well as the music stuff.
Celtic as well, if there's any Celtic fans.
Celtic, Rangers, Celtic, European winning team, and Celtic, Rangers, European Cup winners' cup.
That's good stuff, isn't it? You got to have the wall space.
Here's
Right.
my little tribute to Coventry City.
So here we go.
Call it Singers Corner.
Go on then.
There
So
you
what we
go.
got here then? What we got
I
here?
love this elephant. I love this elephant.
I
Tell us
like
the
this.
story about the elephant.
Yeah, elephant.
Basically, I've got it off a guy. Apparently, it's a spare from a ride at Wicksteed Park. It's a spare one. I've seen it. I fell in love with it, and I thought, you know what, I'm having it. And as it was City of Culture, last year, I set up this little display, and now it's a permanent display because it's staying here.
Nice, isn't it? It's not for sale.
Not for
No,
sale.
not for
Not
sale.
for sale.
Uh,
Everything's for sale.
I was gonna
Everything's
put-
got a price.
I was going to put a picture.
Everything's got a price.
Sorry.
So what
No,
else
no.
we got? Got Farewell Highfield Road.
Yeah, it's just like you said, there's the house in golf from '87, and there's some '87 stuff. Obviously, music stuff from Coventry bands, Select King,
Yeah.
specials. Obviously, the Staple band.
Yeah.
I do some stuff with CCSC Prince,
Yeah.
the guys online.
Yeah.
Lee, I've got some of his pictures in here.
Yeah.
Martin Coleman, he does the little,
Yeah,
the little
mini
the
kids.
little mini
Yeah,
kits.
Martin,
Yeah.
wow, yeah.
I have some of that. So we're trying to support local businesses.
Yeah.
I'm an independent. These guys are independent, so we'll try and support them the best we can. And and hopefully there's something here for everybody.
That's good value for money, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? We listen. We deal with fans. We're trying to keep the prices as realistic as we possibly can.
Yeah.
We're not here to rip anybody off.
Yeah.
It's our passion, and we keep the prices as reasonable as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Even though framing costs and stuff going up, but that's what we do. So we're serving the fans basically.
I like the elephant.
Fortunately, not for sale.
Not for sale. You're not for sale. Right, go on. So yeah,
The records here.
so I like these. These are good, you know, these frame records and stuff.
Well, like I said, they're all presentations. All has to be specially made. You can't buy this off the shelf, so you have to go to someone. He has to make it for you,
Yeah.
etc., etc. But like I said, we're dealing with fans, so we make sure we try and care for everybody as best we can.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Right, well, let's head back downstairs then, and then we'll let these guys get on with their business because I think we took all the time up today.
Thank you very much.
I want to nip next door. I want to buy that dog next door. I buy that there next door. Is it for sale? Is it? I'm going to go and have that. I'm going to buy that. It's going to go in my car. So, yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves today. Absolutely fantastic to have a little chat with Pete Chambers, have a chat with Neville Staple and Christine as well. If you want to, let's just put this in the way. If you're not going to Blackpool, you've got nothing better to do next Saturday, 18th of March, get yourself down the Rialto and go and see Neville Staple. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. They've told us it's going to be dancing all night long and you're going to have a great time. Listen, Ken will be on tonight. Don't forget, 7:30, Ken will be live. We'll have some guests on talking about yesterday's magnificent win. And I will be back at, where are we next week? Hull at home. So I'll be back next week, Hull at home. And we'll do a live stream from Dylan's again. So hopefully you'll all tune in then. But Ken, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Have a great afternoon. Ken, you enjoyed yourself?
I have, yeah. I've just got a few comments here.
Oh, go on, then.
Some of the
Come on,
comments that are coming through, because we haven't had a chance to get comments. I've got quite a few.
Woke up this morning, feeling fine.
Looks
I've got
amazing. Had to visit
cooking
sometimes.
on
Says
my
Glenn. Afternoon, everybody. Nation Radio looks really interested. Bit too young for two tones, says Skyblue Sam. You're never too young, are you? for
Never
two
too young.
Never too young for
No,
two tone, are you?
no, never too young. Never too young.
Heritage always will be.
Absolutely.
Who said that?
That's
Skyblue Sam, sorted out. Get on Spotify now.
Great
Put
work,
on
great work,
Scar.
Pete. Afternoon, everybody. Two-tone bring back so many memories, said Mick Davenport. Hi, Miles, says Nation Radio. Paul Hughes, this is fantastic. I was at the specials gig at Tiffany's in 1979. Very hot and brilliant. He says. That's Paul Hughes. Still buzzing after yesterday. Can't wait for Blackpool, says Glenn. Got my tickets. Miles was asleep on the coach, were you?
Yeah, for sleep on the coach. This is first time ever.
Mini 1978 has been most interesting. Thank you very much. Sky Blue shooting to win, says Glenn. And then they're laughing at me on the guitar. Go on, Kenneth. And we frozen. Yeah, we did freeze. Unfortunately, we have to change buildings, so basically it's different internet access is a different building. So as soon as we come out one building, the internet packed up. So unfortunately, we did lose signal for a couple of minutes. But they're saying you didn't pay your mobile bill or my dodgy internet, which normally. But no, it's nothing to do with that, unfortunately. And have you got a fridge magnet?
No, I haven't. I better get a fridge
Two-tone-
magnet. Yeah,
two-tone fridge
yeah, I
magnet.
better get one.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Yeah,
good
and that's
lad.
about it. So yeah, we'll see you at 7:30 tonight
Yeah.
to discuss that fantastic 4-0 victory from yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. Take care, everyone. Can I see you tonight? I might even come on for 5 minutes because I've got some things to show you. But take care. I'll see you all Saturday. Play up Sky Blues and enjoy the rest of your week. And don't forget to wake up tomorrow feeling fine. See you later.
Good night.